Hello everybody, hope everybody is doing very well. Ooh, what is this? A pool package. See that my DPS meter is a little bit in the way, so I'm going to move it here. Ah, it's all tied together. Oh well. Wait, maybe I can move my chat. Yeah, that's better. Let's put it somewhere here. And then, if possible, I'm going to move that back down. Alright, perfect. So raid training starts at 8. Currently we have like 20 minutes before we start. There's plenty of time to do a quick daily raid if possible. Let's see what's on the LFG. Old Lines Court, Freyner and Junlai Jade Junkyard. Let's turn up music here. Hello, calls me Kippers. Welcome, welcome. So in about 20 minutes we will be doing a... Oh, okay. Reporting for duty. Perfect. Hello, hello. And then we just need a couple of DPSs and we are good to go.
Back into the pass. I'll be right there.
Give me that. You stay put.
Hey!
Be careful up there. Conditions have gotten worse since Vanguard left. We'll have to find another way up.
Watch yourself out there, Commander.
All right. Oh, we're missing one member.
I shouldn't be there.
You're being a distraction.
All right, everybody in squad 1 is DPS. We're going to make this a quick one. Put some cake for people that need food. Perfect. First boss down, and we are moving on to the next one. For this one we are going to be stacking together. And we are good to go. Perfect. 10 more minutes to do the rest. Should be doable. Trainer. Everybody ready? Let's go. How did I not ages that? That's weird.
I can see you've traveled far.
Try to stay with the group here. SCC. Good job. Doing well so far. One more to go, and then we are good to rate. Whisper.
You're young to be so confident.
Right, perfect, perfect. For some reason I only see my circle there. To quickly make sure everybody's alive here. Able to not stand in that middle. Yep, it's going to kill you. Alright, and that was all. Good, good, good. Ready to raid. Also post something in the raid sign up. Hello, hello. Hey. Welcome, welcome.
It's been a while. Do you remember me?
Yeah, Jonas. Yeah, I do remember your name, but I don't know how long it has been.
It's been a long time, man.
How are you? Good?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. Back to playing Guild Wars.
Nice.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Ew.
Hello, welcome. Sandwich, I'll take a look. You are on the reserve list, but if somebody doesn't sign up, then, well, if somebody doesn't join from the sign up, then it's your spot. Okay, I'm going to go over the people that we have. Let's start with Kip. Kip, can you do your sign up as a support, a boon support? Are you going to be providing alacrity or quickness?
I have no idea what that is. Am I doing quickness or alacrity?
Seems like he's not on the Discord yet. I'll send him a message.
I think there was an answer, but it's just very quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, really far away.
But I didn't understand the answer myself, so.
I'm looking at the usernames 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's somebody missing because we have 11 people here. But Kip, I'm not sure if they are in the voice chats. Oh, nothing. Okay, okay. You are in here. I'm going to turn up your volume. You don't have to speak, of course, but typing in chat is also fine. Are you going to be providing alacrity or quickness? How to do that specifically? Well, it's a boon that you can provide as a class. So quickness, some classes have a trait that gives quickness, and some classes have a trait that gives alacrity. For example, the life of the party, for me, it gives quickness when I use my loot. Is that something you will be doing? If not, that's okay. You can just play as a DPS. That's also totally fine. And don't worry, you can type in chat. Oh, he's not in the squad. Okay. Samage, I'm going to have to temporarily remove you because otherwise I won't be able to invite nothing. Is that okay?
Mind if I go quickness then? If they're going DPS first?
Let's see what they say. Do you know how to provide quickness or alacrity? If you don't, that's totally fine. Then you can just play DPS, it's not a problem. Let's see hybrid. What are you going to play? Are you going to play alacrity? Probably alacrity heal. So
Yeah,
Link.
probably.
Yeah. So we will need at least one quickness DPS links if you want.
Yay. Sorry, that was unenthusiastic. I am happy about it, sorry.
You are happy about it?
Aw.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Not happy or happy? Otherwise, I play a quick heal.
I am very happy about it. Yes,
Okay,
thank
okay, perfect, perfect. You don't have to play Scourge.
It just sounded so unenthusiastic. I'm sorry.
Yes, super sarcastic.
Yeah.
I went for a little dry one, but it was a bit too dry for my taste.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing. Is it okay if we keep you normal DPS for now? Okay, perfect. Then we are looking for one, either you can, from one of the DPS players currently, we either need a healer or a quickness or a boon provider. It can be either a boon heal or a boon DPS. If anybody is up for the task, let me know.
I can go for Alacrity heal.
Alacrity heal? Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, and that
Alacrity heal,
was...
Spectre, to be precise.
Yeah, Vessel, that's cool. And Ixlin, if you want to go QDPS, that's awesome too. But you don't have to, of course. You wanna go? Okay, perfect. It's always good to learn some new roles. Maybe you are very used to playing DPS. Learning how to play the quick Alacrity, heal, or DPS is always a good idea. These roles are generally more in demand as well. Right, then I can go just normal DPS, which is awesome. And then for Veil Guardian, we are going to want 3 condition damage dealers, or 2 is also fine. So from the DPS players, if we have 2 condition damage players, please raise your hand. One condition here. You are okay. You are the quickness DPS Condi. Would condition be torment and stuff? Yes. Any condition, burning, torment, confusion, burning, if I haven't said that, bleeding, poison, that's all condition. Okay, I'll go condition as well, since we need one more. And then we'll just head into wing 1. So, for all people that are here, do we have some people that have never raided before or have never done any raid wing 1? Yes, and me. Okay, that's 2 people at least. Haven't done wing 1, perfect, that's 3. Four for first time, perfect. So you should get a pop-up wherever you are in the world, as long as you're not in an instance, and you should be able to enter straight away. And once everybody's here, I will give a quick rundown when we do the pre-event. Just waiting for Ixlin to join us. Never tanked wing 1, does it count? Yes. Well, no, not really, but you will be doing a role that you have never done before, so great. Yes, we're farming renter, made renter achievement points, that's correct. For people that don't know, there is a achievement in game if a commander teaches new players raids, I get points for it. If I have like 1,000 points per boss, I get a special title, but it takes a long time. I would have to teach hundreds of players each raid boss from all raid wings to get the title. So I don't actually know anybody who has the title.
Really? I thought the points were kind of like easy to get because I'm like at 100 for, I think.
That's
Let me
good.
check.
That's good, yeah. But not all raid wings are equal. Some raid wings, they are very hard to do actually with newer players. Imagine having to teach Doom to or Kadim 1 to a lot of new players. It's not an easy job.
I got 60 on Greer kills, and the only times I did Greer was the two trainings.
Yep,
You
yep,
sure
yep.
it's like once per point and not like some calculation otherwise?
Yeah, it's not one per point. The newer you are, for example, if you have never done the boss, you are going to give, or you are going to get like way more many points per person. But if the person you are doing it with is more experienced, then you are going to get less points for it. Hey Blue. Oh, sorry, I should be muting my Discord when I talk to the chat here. Hey Blue, welcome. I really liked your stream. I love watching it when I'm video editing. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for the good luck. All right, let's get into it. So we are starting here. We're just going to dive in, and I will explain as we go. So this is actually a pretty good introduction to the fight. What we are going to be seeing is the three main color mechanics. We are starting off with the Red Guardian and the Red Seekers. Now, what are the Red Seekers? They are basically damage dealing projectiles that will be moving towards the group. But the cool thing is that you can crowd control them, so you can pull them away, push them away, you can fear them or immobilize them, and so on and so forth. So as long as we are doing that, we will be fine. Now, if you are going to be standing inside of the Red Seeker's damaging field, you are going to take a ton of damage. So that's what we are going to try to avoid. So for this raid for beginners, I always ask everybody to take at least one utility skill that can deal with the Seekers. Either it's a push away or a fear or a immobilize. A bind also works. Otherwise we are going to have to deal with them being stacked on top of the group. Another thing you might have noticed that the Red Guardian, it takes only condition damage. So it doesn't matter how hard you hit with your power build, you are going to do virtually 0 damage. Okay, next up we have the green mechanic. You see the green circle? Boom! We take a lot of damage from it if we do not stand in it. So, when we are fighting Veil Guardian, so that's the main boss, that's the white version, we need at least 4 people in the white circle in order to mitigate that damage. See how we took no damage there? That's what we want. When we are fighting the separate entities, the split colors, like the blue, green and red guardians, we only need 3 people to stand in them in order to mitigate the damage. Blue Guardian takes damage from both condition and power. Same for Green Guardian, takes also from condition and power. But one more thing that we missed with Blue Guardian was that he has a special buff called Blue Pylon Power. If he has this buff on his buff bar, it basically means that he will take no damage from any attacks until we remove that buff with bone stripping abilities. Okay, Green Guardian has the blue mechanic. You can see them appearing under your feet. They're blue circles, they appear underneath the 5 closest players to the boss. So usually that is always the tank plus 4 other people. And what they do is they will detonate after 2 seconds, and that may teleport you somewhere random across the arena. This is important because in the fight, this is one of the mechanics I want you to pay the most attention to. Why is that so important? Because when you look at the platform right now, you can see 3 separate segments. Throughout the fight, these segments will actually become dangerous to stand on. You can for example say that there is fire on them. So our goal here is to fight the Veil Guardian. If you see in front of us, he is currently in his white form. So Veil Guardian will have the 3 mechanics, the blues, the greens and the reds all at the same time. And when he splits, you will have to fight both the... well, you will have to fight the red, the blue and the green guardians separately. So, how does the fight go? It starts at 100%. We fight the Veil Guardian until he reaches 66%. From that point he will disappear and split into his 3 primary colors. We will have to fight those, kill those. The Veil Guardian will come again back to the arena and we will fight from 66 to 33. He splits again. We fight the 3 separate guardians again and then they will merge back into one Veil Guardian when we will fight him again from 33% until 0. So pretty straightforward fight. I'm going to be placing some markers here. So you can see I placed the circle marker, the heart marker to the left of us. The green marker is over at the green pylon, and then we have the blue marker here to the right of us at the blue pylon. Now this is quite important. When we are splitting, we are going to send our condition damage dealers to the heart marker, and the rest of the players, so that should be 8 to 7 players, is going to move to square to the blue pylon. Now I want Hybrid 0 to lure the green guardian at the green pylon, so just be close to it and lure the green guardian towards the blue pylon where all the rest of the squad is waiting. While we are in the split phase, you absolutely want to do the green mechanic, because your condition damage dealers are all the way over at the heart pylon, so the red pylon, and they will not be getting any healing, so they cannot survive that huge blast. Okay, but while we are fighting the normal Veil Guardian, the white version, we are actually going to be ignoring that green mechanic. And the reason is, it's going to be more troublesome to do it sometimes than to not do it. We are just going to be taking the 80% health hit, and our healers are going to try to time their barrier on time before the hits happen, or they're healing right after the hit happens to make sure everybody stays alive. Now for this, everybody should stay stacked together. We want everybody to be in a boon ball, basically, to get all your boons and healings on time. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit about tanking as well. So it's Hybrid Zero's first time tanking this boss, and they are going to be doing a little bit of a cool strategy. What happens when the fight starts is around the wall, around the arena here, there will be a wall that appears. If I would, for example, stand outside of that wall when the fight starts, I'm going to die instantly. So you want to be inside when the wall appears. But the wall does have a hidden benefit to it. We want, when we are fighting Veil Guardian, we want the boss to stand as still as possible, because we want all our conditions and fields to tick on it as good as possible. For that reason, when blues spawn, the tank, who is facing with their back against the wall like I'm doing right now, is just going to dodge backwards into the wall, and because there is a wall right behind us, they are actually not going to move. So when blues spawn, Hybrid Zero is going to try to dodge time the blues right before the detonation in order to evade frame the teleportation. The rest of the squad is just going to stand here, and if the blues appear, we are going to move out of the way. Careful to not move in a blue that spawned underneath somebody else's feet, of course. Move out of the blues, make sure you do not get teleported, and that's it. That's how we deal with that mechanic. So yeah, the tank's job is to try to minimize movement of the boss, but also then move the boss in the correct position as possible. So the healer's job also is, but for this training rate I'm going to put that job on everybody's shoulders, is to deal with the red seekers as well. So you want to bring skills that have, for example, knockback effects on them. For example, Physic Force, you can see if you hover over that skill in the chat, it says a 450 knockback. Every class has access to knockbacks. Or skills, for example, Firebrand or Mesmers can also use skills like Temporal Curtain. If I place it outside here, I can pull all the orbs together outside of the group. Now be careful, we have 2 Reapers here. On Greatsword 5, your Grasping Darkness, do not use that to pull anything on top of the group. Right? If you are fighting the Veil Guardian as a Reaper, for example, on top here, right where I'm standing, and the red Seekers, they are coming in, you do not want to pull the Seekers on top of the group. So be careful for any pulling abilities that you're not going to be using them to pull the Seekers inwards. Only outwards. You can move outwards of the group and then use your pull, for example, to pull the Seekers off the group, but not pull them on the group. So everybody, I want you to bring at least one ability in order to deal with the red Seekers. It can be a mobilize, it can be a push, it can be a slow, it can be a chill field, a cripple. This also works to slow the movement down. Anything works, just as long as you have some tools available. Alright, I'm going to drop some food here. And then we are going to give it a go. Healing food, conditioned food, and power food. So again, we are going to fight the boss here. 100% to 66, nothing really happens. There's just 3 mechanics we will have to deal with. Then they split, condition damage goes to heart, the rest of us goes to square, and Hybrid Zero will go to arrow to lure the boss to square. Once the Veil Guardian appears again, we are going to come back here for the second phase. And now one of the platforms is going to be dangerous to stand on. Now if this platform right here with the circle marking becomes dangerous, and it then switches to this platform, Hybrid Zero is just simply going to move right. That's it. That's all they have to do. For the third phase, it becomes a little bit more tricky. They will have to start here, and then they are going to have to move here, and then here, if that makes sense. Because 2 of the platforms will become dangerous. Alright, with that all said, I know we have waited quite a while, so let's just give this a go. To start, you can just pull and the boss will walk towards the person with the highest toughness. Soon the wall will appear. Okay, the wall is here. You can see I cannot move more backwards. And try to not get teleported by the blues. I will be pulling out Seekers. Keep healing group. That's okay. Get ready heals. Yep. Good healing. I'm not really focusing on doing damage here. I'm just looking at the group right now. Really look at the ground, guys. If there is one mechanic that we want to learn, it is the blues. Put up your game audio the next time. Just going to pull the Seekers out. There we go. Keep damaging. Look at the ground. Blues. Careful to not get teleported by those. It's very important for later phases of the fight that you do not get teleported by the blues. Alright, everybody on square. And then Hybrid Zero is going to lure the boss to square. Condition damage only on heart. Careful, you guys need to do the green mechanic when we are in the split phase. When you see a CC bar, just use your crowd control abilities on the boss in order to get rid of it. Alright, we go back on the Veil Guardian, start at circle. There's going to be a green that spawns, healers, keep your eye on it, get your healing ready. Okay, CC the boss. When he does this attack, the magic storm, and he gets a defiance bar or a break bar, you guys just need to CC him. Stay here, we are not yet moving. Big heals, big heals. Not going to be doing any damage here. I will just control the Seekers. Okay, time to move to the next platform. You can see it has turned red. Oh, another CC phase. Good. Careful for the red Seekers. Big bomb incoming. And make sure you are staying on the group to get your heals. Okay, make sure to do the greens, guys. Greens. On split phases, we always want to make sure we are doing the green mechanic. Okay, Hybrid Zero now is moved to start here. Third phase is different than the other ones because you can see there is two of the segments are now dangerous. There's only one we can stand on. Okay, we can nicely stand on the green here and we have to move. The segments are moving, so we have to move with the segments. You can ignore the green. Care for the blues, and I think this is enough. We are going to GG here to go again. I'm definitely going to turn off the embolden mode because you guys are way too good for this. Now, what I really like you guys to focus on 100% is the blue mechanic. I still see a lot of people that are just getting teleported by the blues. So try to really pay attention to the floor. If need be, you can turn up your game audio. There's actually 3 ways to see if you're standing in one of the blue circles. 1, by looking at the floor and you see that there is a blue circle. 2, there is a magical wind-up sound that you can just hear, and then when you hear the detonation coming, you can just dodge. Your dodge has evade frames, that means you're not going to take either damage or get affected by the blues mechanic. And thirdly, the screen or the edges of your screen is going to turn yellow fuzzy. So there will be a yellow fuzzy border around your screen if you are currently standing in one of the green mechanics. So you just need to make sure that you are paying attention to one of these 3 indicators and then you act accordingly.
I was going to say, when I was reading like the gameplay guide for the heal mech on raids on the Snowgrove side, it said that Aegis negates the screen effect, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if you like, it's not reliable, I guess.
Yeah, also the reason why I don't recommend people using Aegis, I mean, you can aegis the blues, it is possible, but the problem is the group is stacked so tight, the group is stacked so tightly that there's going to be an overlap of blues. And even if your aegis protects you against one of them, you might be standing in 3 at the same time. So aegis is effective, but it's not reliable.
I didn't mean that like it negates the. I think it doesn't negate the teleport. I think it just like doesn't make your screen like the border. It doesn't make it yellow, so you still get teleported, but might not know why. And Aegis on the shortbow mech is tied to protection uptime, so I have to give it to the group. And
yeah,
so
no
sometimes
problem.
it might overlap.
Yeah, no problem if you give it. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Just
people,
wanted to say.
Yeah, people might not see the fuzzy border. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Don't be afraid, guys, to use your dodge key. It is one of the resources you have in Guild Wars 2. It's important that you actually use it. I use it all the time, even if walking out of the blues is also possible, just to make sure I might dodge out, you know. You regen your dodge quickly enough. The thing that I really want to improve on for this fight particularly is that you do not get teleported, because this is going to be a problem if you are ending up in one of the dangerous segments later on in the fight. People can actually not like res you or heal you if you go down there. And especially for the tank, this is quite disruptive if the boss suddenly is going to be running towards the other side of the arena. But of course, no pressure. Just get used to it as we are training, as you are learning the fight. This is not again, this is not the purpose to kill the boss. This is to learn the mechanics better, right? Try to take this opportunity to learn as much as possible, to try as much as possible, to fail as much as possible in order for you to improve. If that means not looking at your ability bar and auto attacking alone, just do that, right? Keep that up and look at what is happening in the fight. That is the best advice that I can give. Also, try to experiment a little bit with those push and pull mechanics for the red seekers. It's always useful that you get some more experience on that. Okay, and let's start the fight. Look at the ground. Yes, good. Okay, green is spawning, so healers get ready to barrier and get ready to heal. Careful for the blues. Blues can dodge. Green's coming. I'm only auto-attacking right now, not doing anything else. Blues can dodge. And experiment a little bit with pushing the seekers. Green has spawns, healers get ready, dodge the blues, and heal everybody up. Very good. Blues, dodge. Greens have spawns. Get ready to heal. Heal up before we split. Okay. And we move on to our separate parts. Careful, guys, you need to do the green mechanic. There is one person down, please help them revive. If you see somebody on the ground, always try to revive them. It's more important than anything else. Okay, We go again. Take this time to really learn the blue mechanic. CC, careful to not pull the Seekers on top of the group. Okay, the green has spawned. Tanks get ready to barrier. Dodge the blues. Look at the ground, guys. I really do not care about how much damage you do, just look at what's happening in the fight. Okay, we can move segments now. And CC the boss. Blues, get out. Blues, get out. Get familiar with the blues, guys. It's most important. Everybody stay on the blue pylon. Only condition comes to hard. Only condition comes to hard. Stay on the blue pylon and do the green mechanic. It's very important. Okay, you can see the blue guardian has a buff called blue pylon power. This means that you cannot take any damage unless you remove that buff. Only way to do that is with boon stripping abilities. Luckily we have a necromancer, that will not be a problem. Also mechs can take, well, any engineer can take throw mine. Necromancer have tons of boon corrupt abilities. Good CC. You can choose as tank if you want to do the greens or not. It's up to you. What is important is that the green will spawn in the segment you are currently positioned with the Veil Guardian. For example, you are now positioned with the Veil Guardian in the dangerous area, then the green will also spawn in the dangerous area. At this point, you're going to have to ignore it. Okay, let's GG. /GG. And let's try to have a clean kill. So, for the tank, you want to be moving in the final phase, you want to be moving the boss quickly. If you see that the next segment has become safe to stand in, move to the outer edge, well, in the middle, in the center, but on the outer edge clockwise for the next segment. That way the Veil Guardian will always be in a safe area where if the green spawns, it will be on a safe segment, if that makes sense. If the Veil Guardian is still in one of the dangerous zones, that means the green will also spawn in that segment. Is the blue glowing bit? Yes. The blue glowing circle underneath you is called blues. That is the one you are absolutely wanting to pay attention to and get out of.
Yeah, like half the time I only see the blues when they're like overlap with one another and it's just a pure black hole on the bottom.
Yeah. If you still have your graphic settings, if you go to options, you go to graphic options and then you look at your character model limit, you want to have least have this set to medium or higher.
Yeah, just like when they overlap, they're like really tight together usually because everyone's together.
Hmm.
And
Make su-
yeah, that too does cover them as well.
Yeah, but what I rely on personally is the sound cue. Is most important. You go to sound options, you can turn on your effects volume and your environment volume a little bit. I think it is effects volume that will get affected by it. So turn it up. I'll turn it up way loud for this one, so people in stream can hear as well. And that is your best indicator.
Also, can we try doing the greens if they're like really close to the raid? It could ease up for the healers a little bit and give a little bit practice.
Sure, can do them if they're really close, but I do want to say, while learning that mechanic is good, in pugs they will never do it. So you will need to learn how to deal with the explosion damage if you are playing the healer. So for raid training, absolutely okay to do them, but if you're going to pug them, so that means you're going to do them with random people, you will need to be able to deal with them as the healer. So bringing barrier or bringing a burst heal is important, and being able to keep an eye on what is happening when the greens are spawning, when they are detonating. It's also the role of the healers. Healers for this fight have a lot of duties: tanking, dealing with the greens, dealing with the reds, making sure they're pushed out of the group. So it's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just like when I see my health drop by 90%, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going down.
Yeah, but normally that should not be an issue if we're all stacked together. You take 80% damage, that means you're 20% left. As long as the healers are burying, but using barrier or healing, you will be fine. Okay, blues can dodge. You can hear the wind up clearly. Just make sure you get out of it. Okay, good heals. Blues. Take care of those blues, guys. They are important. Blues. Careful. Good. Green. Boom. Healing. Try to not move if you can avoid it. Dodge. Just put your back against the wall here. And then dodge when the detonation happens. The blues detonation. Dodge. See? I was standing still on top of the blues. Just timing the dodge, make sure that you can stay in place. This is a little bit more of an advanced technique, but it's something that you will have to learn if you want to tank on this fight. Okay, good. Very good, guys. Moving phase 2. Phase 2 is exactly the same, only we will move the segment one time. CC. Crowd control. Blues, dodge. Look at the floor. Do not look at your ability bar, just look at the floor. Blues, dodge. Okay, there's going to be a green. Careful, yeah, you're going to die. That's okay, keep going. Let the two of us die. Keep going. Good job. So that CC bar, it will happen every time we come out of one of the phases, or one of the split phases, and then every 30 seconds thereafter there will be another break bar. Good, 3 more %. Blues, good. Good dodging, guys. Nobody got teleported, perfect. Make sure you heal up the squad before you move. And move to your pylons. Perfect. You literally see nothing sometimes. That probably you have too many visual effects enabled. I'm going to give you one setting that maybe can help after we have cleared the fight.
Oh, we're killing it this time.
Let's see how far we get. Not sure. If you guys can finish, perfect. Okay, phase 3. Rotation time. Start on star. There will be a break bar soon. Still take care of the blues, still take care of the seekers. Get ready to burst heal. Stay with the group, guys. You want to be healed. Dodge the blues. And move to the new segment. You want to go to swirly marker. Blues. Revive friends. Move to the next segment. Further if you can. You want to be on the next edge of the next save segment. Yeah, because right now the segment is going to change and the Veil Guardian is way deep in there. We cannot reach him with CC. If we would have tanked him on triangle, we would be able to deal with him. That's okay, keep going. You guys are doing good. Blues, touch out. Good. Very good, very good. Can do green at this point. 4 people stand in it. Yes, very good. Move to the next segment. It's a little dance here. We have to keep moving. CC. Get ready to move next segment. Yes, now. Good job, guys. Very good job. If you have too many graphical stuff on your screen, you can go to options, general options, scroll all the way down, and then there is a segment called groups right under streaming. Hide ally visual effects, and then you can select hide all. And that will help mitigate or remove some of the visual effects that other people are putting on the ground. Okay, good job with the first kill, Veil Guardian. Not too difficult of a boss. Yeah, if it's your first kill, your first raid kill, you might have just started an achievement. If you're doing the Envoy Armor 1, I think you have to interact with one of the pylons to get another achievement done. And then we are going to be moving on to the next segment. Now, the next part is not a fight. It's kind of like a minigame. So we are going to be doing a 3-part minigame. First part will be a capture circle part. The settings, they are, so if you go to options, just the general options, you scroll all the way down The second to last segment is called groups. And there you have hide ally visual effects. You can select hide all. Okay, so this is a three-parter, a three-segment minigame that we have to do. The first one is going to be a capture the circle one. Now, if you are a mesmer and you want to learn how to do portals, switch now to these three abilities. You want to have blink, mimic, and portal. So that's only a mesmer thing, but if you want to learn how to do portals for this one, you can use these utility skills. Ready? Okay, let's go. What we are doing here is not really, the main objective is not to kill as many enemies. We're just here to capture circles. How many enemies you kill doesn't matter. So soon there will be a big enemy that spawns, and then, yep, this one. And the capture circles will also start. So please make sure you're always standing in one of these. And I'm going to be dropping portals as well. So I'll drop a portal, and then you guys can take that portal to the next circle. Just take the portal. Oh, I missed that one. Or you can run there, that's also fine.
You're spoiling us with the portals.
Yeah. Why do I do this? Because the timing actually is quite tight sometimes. Okay, you can take it back. Take back the portal. And keep healing. You can see at the top right the amount of progress that we have made, and if we do not stand in those circles, we will actually take a ton of damage. We are just going to go down. Okay, so I'll make a portal for the next one as well. So this is a little bit of a special role that you can learn if you want. The way you do it is by bringing portal, mimic, and blink. Put another portal in the next one. Some stability is also very good for this fight. Oh, we got lucky. 2 portals in the same time, or 2 capture circles, same place. Okay, next one. Next one. You can take the portal back if you want. Oh, I don't have blink. Okay, this one you will have to walk. Okay, next one. You can take it back. And we are done. Perfect. Very good. So what we are doing here, this is the, not really the second part, is we are going to hide behind this pillar. Mobs in Guild Wars 2, they work with line of sight. If they cannot see you, they're going to run towards you. So they are all going to bunch up together and we can AoE them down really easily.
Can we do the
Yeah.
scans or what's called?
The torch one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, torch. I forgot. I remember the scans, but I forgot torch.
So as soon as we have killed all the enraged spirits here, we can move on to the next one. The next minigame will be a little bit the same, like if you ever saw the Indiana Jones with the boulder running behind him. So Indiana Jones is running through the tunnel with the boulder behind him. I will take the brazier. Oh, somebody else took it? Okay, got the brazier. Now what we are going to be doing is we are going to do a segment where we have to run. I don't know if you can, if you're looking at your minimap, can you see me drawing on it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We are going to take this route here, but there is going to be a couple of walls that will appear. One will be right here, one will be right here, marked in white, one will be right here, another one be right at the end here. Now from this one here, you're going to want to jump and glide, right? After you break this wall here, we are going to jump and glide. Be careful to not fall in the river here, the river of souls, because you will die. So we are going to all run here, destroy the wall, run, destroy the wall, run, destroy the wall. And we need to do this as quickly as possible because there is a dead wall behind us that is chasing us. If we are too slow, we are just going to die to it. Now along the way, there's also going to be some capture circles. There's going to be one right here, one right here, one right here. And how it works is exactly the same way as we did before. Oh yeah, and a couple more that are at the end. One here, and one here. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do the capture circles in order to not die as well. If we do not do the capture circles, the ball that you saw, that is basically dropping down in the capture circle, if nobody is standing in it, the ball will just drop to the ground and it will do a nuke attack. It will kill us. So what we are going to be doing is all of the DPS and the boon DPSs, they can run forward towards the wall. The healers, they need to stand in the capture circle, right? In order to make sure that those ones get captured and do not detonate. Now I am carrying the torch. I'm also be going to doing the capture circles. And once we are jumping in the over the river of souls here, there is going to be 3 more capture circles. Normally in pug groups, people are going to put a portal right here and they're going to teleport you all the way to the end wall, and we are going to kill that and ignore the 3 capture circles that are on the end. But because we are doing a achievement run with the torch, it's not actually safe to do that. We are instead going to run through all the capture circles, the 3 final ones at the end. Otherwise we might not have enough DPS to kill the wall in time. It's quite simple. If we do wipe, please we'll just do it again. Yeah, there's nothing special you need to know. Just make sure that we are running through all the circles, and the healers and I will stay behind to capture them. The rest will destroy the walls. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just glide as far as you can. Healers, if you have a possibility to throw out boons, keep doing that. I know the mech can definitely give a lot of might and alacrity if you just put it on the wall and then let it use its abilities. Okay, keep running. Make sure to give the party might, fury. Some swiftness is also good. Okay, don't forget to glide here. After this wall breaks, we are going to glide. Glide, glide, glide. And we are capturing the circle.
And of course, I'm the one who falls down.
Keep running, run through the next circle. There's going to be another circle that spawns in front of you. Run through it, DPS, keep running. It's going to be in front of you. Yep, there it spawns. Just briefly touch it and then go to the wall. You can go to the wall now. Very good. This should be enough. DPS the wall and we should be good to go. This is the safe way of doing it. Okay, next up we have a little bit of a button pressing minigame. It's also a little bit of a jumping puzzle. I'm going to make everybody invisible here. We are going to run through the mobs. Just ignore them. There is 5 buttons we have to press. One is inside that building to the right. One is over here at the circle marker. Healers keep healing. Another one is right down at the square. One is up here at star and one is here at swirly marker in the mausoleum. So we will need somebody to do the jumping puzzle here. I will try my best. Okay, we need somebody still on swirly. We need somebody, so inside the building at the arrow marker, it's actually closer to where the arrow marker is right now. So you have to walk inside the building, through the vines, and then go left. So there is a pathway inside, go left, and there's another button. Yeah, perfect, we did it. Very good. That was all there is to it. Now I'm still carrying that torch. So what I can do now is I'm going to light up this brazier. And that is going to open another chest here. And you should get an achievement done if you had not yet done that part for Envoy. There's also another chest. If you have the bouncing mushroom, you can come up here, grab this chest over here, put a marker on it. And there is another chest over here. Right down. You can drop down here, no problem. Underneath this... what is it called? I don't know what it's called. Underneath it you can find another chest. Once you're here you can do /GG, so type, yeah, a balcony, right. Type /GG. And then respawn, retry from checkpoint, and you will just respawn right in front of Corsoval. Oh, that's a good reminder actually. Tukotaga told me that when we are doing Vale Gardens, so the first boss, if you are a necromancer, especially a reaper, and you go into Reaper Shroud or any other necromancer as well, you are not going to be able to see the fuzzy border from the blues. That's another downside to playing a necromancer.
I don't really get it with Harbinger's Route, so I think it's only Reaper 1.
Okay. That's good. Alright, next boss, Corsoval. The fight doesn't actually start when we enter the platform, only starts when we approach him. So as long as we stay here, that's going to be fine. I'm going to be putting 4 markers down. Now, why do I put these markers here? Because they are important. This boss works insanely the same as the Veil Guardian. He again goes from 100% to 66, 66 to 33, 33 to 0. Again with split phases. It's exactly the same as Veil Guardian. But now the split phase is there's a couple of ghosts that are going to wander in from the edge, from arrow marker, circle marker, square marker and heart marker, and walk towards Gorseval. Gorseval is going to be stationed in the middle almost the entire fight. If the ghost reach Gorseval, he will do a wipe attack. So we basically cannot let any of the ghosts wander into Gorseval's hitbox. That's pretty easy to do actually, because we can absolutely CC the heck out of them. For example, a skill like this, net shot, it has a 4 and a 1/4 second immobilize on it. If I shoot this at a ghost, they will just not be able to move. There's other skills that do stuff like this. You can have chill fields, you can have cripple fields, you can have slow fields, anything that can immobilize a mob will work. Stuff like knockbacks, stuns and stuff like that do not work. It's only things that slow down, like chills, immobilizing, cripples, right? So if you have a skill like that, feel free to bring it. It will definitely help. Okay. Now, how are we going to split? It's quite simple. If you look at the top left, you are either in squad 2 or in squad 3. Squad 2 is going to take care of the ghosts that are on arrow and circle, and squad 3 are going to take care of the ghosts that are on heart and square. So 2 goes left, 3 goes right. Okay, so far so good. And that's all there is to it. Gorseval is quite easy boss. He's just going to be standing still and is going to be doing damage. Now luckily for us, the tank is going to be standing on the other side of the boss. So we are all going to be standing on star. The boss is going to be standing behind the boss on swirly marker, if you can see it behind the boss. And that basically means they will be taking most of the damage. Now, the boss has quite a nasty attack where he will start slamming the ground. At that point, the healer is also going to join us at star, and we are going to try to heal through the damage that he does. At that point that he is going to be slamming down, there's also going to be a break bar that appears, a CC bar. For this fight particularly, we are not going to try to break it. We are going to try to slow break it, to not instantly break that break bar. We are going to slowly try to pump out as much damage before we break that break bar. The reason for that is once we break that break bar, Gorseval will actually start his next attack, and that will be a wind-up attack where he is going to try to detonate and nuke the whole platform. But if we can prolong that CC phase as much as possible, we actually have enough time to get him to 66% and completely skip that detonation phase. The same will happen in the second phase, when we are going to take him from 66 to 33, and in the third phase from 33 to 0. We are trying to not to break that CC bar too fast, but it does have a catch. If we don't break the CC bar, we are going to take a ton of damage, especially from the black goop that is on the floor. Now, there will be some safe space you can stand in if you are looking at the floor when he's doing the slam attack. There will be some spaces that are clean to stand on. Try to move your character to those positions in order to not take as much damage as possible. The healers are going to try to barrier through it, heal through it, and if we really cannot take it anymore, we break that CC bar and we move on to the next phase. And that is all there is to it. There is a couple of things that the healers can also do, is to bring stability. So Gorseval will always do 2 attacks and then do a slam when he punches down with his arm, and that attack will knock back people. If you can then stability or ages before that, make sure to do that. Okay, one more thing. The final phase at 33%, the boss gets one more special attack, and it's called, well, people call it eggs. Why is it called eggs? There will be a red circle that will appear under your character, and when I say dodge backwards, you just dodge backwards and you will be able to completely negate that attack. If you do not do that, you will be captured in a blue egg and you will need to spam your attack button in order to get out of it. But that means you are losing out on damaging the boss, and we might not be able to skip the detonation phase. So try to avoid that as good as you can. Okay, there will be some blue ores spawning in the arena, but I will explain that once we get there. For now, if there's any questions, feel free to ask, and then we will start the fight. Okay, let's go. Okay, that was the slam that we can use our stability for. It's okay. This is the slam. We are going to group up together, look at the floor. There will be some safe space that you can stand. Try not to CC too hard. Move backwards. Try not to stand in the goop. Okay. I think we can CC now. That's fine. Yeah, people are dying. Okay, we made it. We waited a little bit too long maybe. Let's try again. Let's GG here. That's okay. No problem. Just type /GG. Yeah, if you can't hear a word what I'm saying, maybe it's a good idea to lower down the volume a little bit. Alright, everybody ready to go? I'll do a quick ready check. Try to give some stability in the beginning. Okay, let's go. Okay, healer, please come to us. When he's starting to slam, please make your way to us. Move backwards. And we can CC now. Good. And keep damaging. We need to get him to 66%. It's going to start winding up. And we got 66%. Okay, split. 2 goes left, 3 goes right. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm back on boss. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's GG here. I think one of the ghosts maybe got inside, I'm not sure. But that is what the detonation attack looks like. So, your squad, either your squad 2 or 3, you want to separate your immobilization skills. For example, if I'm going to immobilize the ghost with my net shot on arrow, and then maybe Lynx will run will run to circle and then put a chill field down, for example. So both ghosts will be slowed down at the same time, right? Your group is responsible for both the ghosts, so make sure you are dealing with them. Float is not going to work. Only immobilize, chill fields, cripple, slow. Only those things will.
I started floating, like the last one.
You can float them?
Yeah, like half the time I'm using float if it's like an emergency.
Okay, perfect. If that works, better. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, careful. Try to stability that attack in the beginning. It will happen after every phase. It will be 2 swipes and then a slam for knockback. Okay, healer, join us. Okay, that's fine. Should have enough time. Good block. That was good Aegis. Yeah, the DPS is good enough. Okay, let's split and then spread your CC abilities wisely. Try to help the other group if you see they are struggling. Okay, careful to not stand in those blue fields. And soon there will be some blue orbs that will spawn around the arena. Now they will have a damaging field around them. Be careful to also not be touched by it because it will give you a debuff. The debuff will allow you to do less damage. Okay, look at the floor. Try to stand in the safe zone. Okay, we can see here, and we are going to need to get to 33%, so still a ways to go. Hang back to the other side, perfect. Good Aegis. 33% soon. Okay, if you have ranged attack, you can deal with some of the orbs as well, because they will grow in size. If you see a little ghost above your character, that means you got debuffed. Make sure you pick up one of the golden orbs that are on the ground. Okay, and a reminder that eggs will spawn. I will tell you when to dodge, but make sure to dodge. Okay, ready? Back on boss. X dodge. Dodge out. It's going to start slamming. We are together as a group. Try to move out of the danger zone. Okay, we are going to need to CC here, otherwise people will die. And now we just need to Rambo all the way to 0%. Careful, there will be more X. Dodge, dodge. %. 13%. This is the wind-up attack. Can we do 10% in that time? 8%, 7, 6, 5, 4, not quite. Almost. Close. But now you know... Yeah, good try. Now you know the fight and how it happens. I saw some people that had the debuff above them, so it looks like a little ghost floating above your character. If you have that, you need to pick up one of the golden orbs on the ground. The golden orbs, they are dropped when we kill the big blue orbs, the one that actually gave you the debuff. If you stand in the blue orbs, you will get the debuff. If you kill them and you pick up one of the golden orbs, you remove it. Yeah, just one is fine. Okay, perfect. I think that was very good. Next one we surely can get it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Look at the ground, healer to us. Okay, we can CC here, it's fine. %66% soon, and we split. Okay, split to your markers. Very good. Everybody is doing amazing. Okay, back on boss once these are dead. Healer on one side, the rest of us on the other side. Try to give us some stability or ages every time the fight resumes. Okay, healer to us. Look at the ground. Move to the safe zone. And we can CC here. Do still try to keep attacking the boss. If you only have melee damage, no range damage, just stay on the boss, that's fine too. 33%, easy, very easy. Okay, let's deal with some of the blue orbs if you have range damage, so they don't grow too big and then cover the whole platform. Very good, very good. Last phase, remember there will be eggs. So red circle underneath your character, make sure to dodge out. Look at the floor, it's going to happen. Dodge out. Very good, nobody got caught. All stacked together, all stacked together. We need damage. Okay, we are just going to stay together here. Just going to stay together and try to heal through it. Okay, I think we should be able to get to 0%. Dodge. No worries. Just keep attacking. We have more time now. We have more time than last time. Good job. Well done.
Jesus, that last shade, if I didn't have flow, it would have been wiped.
Yeah, it can be tricky sometimes. But it's good that everybody brings something to deal with them, then it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it just kind of, when you said go for for orbs, you forgot to CC the shade.
Alright. Let's move to the final boss and we will take a short break once we reach it. For now we can just walk over there. There will be some bandits on our way. We just have to deal with them. Same rule applies here. We are going to be using the line of sight mechanic. So just ignore the mobs, just run with me. And you might have noticed that some players get the green circle. If you get the green circle, you also get the special action key to throw the sapper bomb. This will be very useful later in the fight. Oh, somebody died. I was wondering, like, what was that horn for? The trumpet. So what we do here, we hide behind this staircase in order for all the enemies to run towards us. And then we can run upstairs. Just run past these, we can ignore them. That's okay, you will be able to join us. Now we are kind of like going to gather all the mobs here. Okay, somebody had to leave, so I'm going to look for another DPS. Okay, and if you get the green bomb, that actually works together with this mechanic right here. You can see there is a platform with the arrows on it. If you throw your special action key, once you have the bomb on top of this platform with the arrows, it's going to enable the jump pad. So let's see. Maybe it's going to throw... Okay, somebody has the bomb. Yeah, if they throw it on that platform, it works as a jump platform. Okay, we just have to kill all the mobs here. What we do is we hide behind these boxes, and once we hide behind boxes, all the enemies are just going to walk towards us. And then let's take a 5-minute break and wait for the 10th member to join us. Yep. Okay. Couple more minutes. Alright. So for this fight, we are going to basically need 2 people to do a special mechanic. First, I'll do a quick ready check to see who's back. Okay, perfect. Nothing. That's 1. So, nothing. You will be cannons 1, 3, 5, 7. Basically uneven ones.
I can be one of the backup cannons.
Okay. Lynx is backup.
Because condition and cannons do not go well at all.
Yeah, not the best, but oh, you know what? I'll do backup cannons. You don't need to. You're also at the boon DPS. I'll do the cannons. Unless you really want to do cannons, then I'll go boon DPS and you can go DPS.
It's fine then. Then it's even better. I don't have to worry about cannons then.
Okay. Okay, so cannons, it's a role that will always be required for Sebeta, and this is actually the best place to learn it in the training raid. So I do highly recommend, if you are not familiar with how the cannons work, that you do give it a try. Are there some actions you can't drop in here? Like I can't open some stuff. I'm not sure, but things like mounts, for example, you cannot use here. You're a healer, can you try? Unfortunately not. It has to be a DPS player. Okay, if nobody else wants to do the cannons, I will do them, but this is an absolute good opportunity to learn them, so I do recommend other people try it.
They're not really difficult, you just have to pay a little bit more attention to the map and positioning.
Yeah, I will call them out, no worries. So, Cerisian, let's see, you're not boon DPS, right? No, Cerisian, you can do them. And you are 2, 4, 6, ... You're basically the even ones. So how does it work? Every 30 seconds, you can see there I placed some markers on the platform. They're all placed on those boosting platforms. Condition damage is fine as long as you're not a boon DPS. It's fine. So if you're looking at the platform right now, you can see there's 4 markers on top of it, and those are placed on top of the booster platforms. Now what the booster platforms do is they will throw you up in the air if they get energized by a bomb, a sapper bomb. So there's 2 mechanics that kind of work together here. For example, if I'm standing on the square booster platform and somebody throws a sapper bomb at me or at the platform, then the platform will activate and it will shoot me in the air onto a platform, a separate platform that you can see. Can I place a marker on it? I'm not sure. Yeah. Here on triangle you can see there's a floating platform in the air. This is a place where there will be a cannon spawn. A cannon that will shoot at the platform we are standing on and it will damage our platform. So the idea is that we are going to continuously kill these cannons, otherwise the cannons are going to destroy the platform that we are standing on and we lose the fight. So the cannons spawn on a rotation every 30 seconds. So you don't have to remember this, but I'm going to call it out. It will be first on arrow, circle, heart, square. So that's just a circle. So if you're looking at the minimap, I'll draw on it. So it's just a circle. So 1 on arrow, 2 will be on circle, 3 will be on heart, and then 4 will be on square. That's the first rotation, just the shape of a circle. Every 30 seconds, right? So first is arrow, then it's circle, then heart, then square. The second rotation is in the shape of a number 4. Like this. So it will be first arrow, then heart, then circle, and then square. Yeah, that is the second rotation in the shape of a 4. The third rotation is just the same as the first one, back, circle. After that one, it's back to number 4. Then it's back to circle, then back to number 4, right? If that makes sense. You're confused? It will all make sense soon. Basically what we are going to be doing is fight Sabetta. There will be some cannons that spawn. We're going to be sending our cannon people onto that jumping platform. So for example, if I say in 10 seconds arrow will spawn, that means that in 10 seconds that first person can move to the arrow marker platform. So the first person is going to be Nothing. So Nothing is number 1. They're going to be moving to arrow marker. The second platform will be for the other person, which is Cerisian. So we are constantly switching between 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. The first person, the second person, then the first person again, then the second person. That's why you have even numbers and odd numbers, if that makes sense. Or even numbers and uneven numbers. The reason why we cannot have one person do all the cannon mechanics is because you get a debuff. If you have jumped with the platform to a cannon recently, you cannot do so for another minute. So that's why we have one other person in between. Okay, in order to activate the platforms, of course, somebody needs to throw a sapper bomb to you, and those mechanics will mostly be handled by Hybrid Zero. She's going to try to bait, I think, is what she's going to do. Bait the green bombs to always come to her, and then she will be able to throw them towards the correct platform. Now, I do want to mention that for this fight, you are not always going to have a person who will bait the green bomb mechanic, so you will always need to be able to look at your character. If you see that you have a green sapper bomb on you, you have a special action key, that means that you should be looking towards where you need to throw it. Now don't worry, I will be telling you where you need to throw it, so that's nothing you need to learn right off the bat, right now. Okay. We could try without baiting. Yeah, that's fine. There is a ton of stuff happening during the Sabetta fights. She will go away, there will be other people joining, there will be a flame wall, and so on and so forth. But for now, I think it's a good idea to just have a go at it. And then I will explain as we go. We'll drop some more food, healing food, conditioned food, power food. We can wait here on the bridge. Do not go further than this marker.
Drop your weapons and free these. You came all this way for a few soldiers. You really have no idea what's inside this compound, do you? Only the worthy are taken inside.
And I will go onto the platform in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, first off. Oh, my game crashed. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, you guys are fighting?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Keep going, keep going. So I don't know what's happening right now, but by now there should have been a flame wall that has appeared. So you just have to walk around the flame wall. Also, you might have noticed that somebody in the squad is going to sometimes get a huge big bomb on them. That person needs to step out of the group and let it detonate. The person that holds the bomb doesn't actually get damaged, but the people that are standing inside of it will get damaged. So if you get the bomb, so the person that is closest to the boss gets the bomb, you make sure that you are moving out of the group. Top right, you can also probably see the health of the platform and the health of Sabetta. So the whole goal is that we kill Sabetta before the health of the platform runs out.
Yeah, I think we should GG now.
Yeah,
The path was
okay.
almost dead.
Let's GG. Just type /GG. So probably nobody did the cannons, right?
Yeah, kind of we lost track of them after a while.
That's okay. I will try to give you guys a little bit more guidance. Hopefully my game doesn't crash this time. The markers disappeared. Ah, okay. Wait.
They're still on my screen.
Nothing tried but got eaten by the flame wall. Okay, that's okay. Let's get it ready. All go, go, go. Okay, what you see on me right now is a bomb. I need to take that outside of the group. Then also what Hybrid Zero is going to do, they are going to try to kite the flag. So the person that is standing the furthest away, they get some lava shot on them. So we want to make sure that's always shot away from the group. Okay, flame wall, and after the flame wall, the arrow can go. So, okay, somebody can go arrow. I'll do it right now. Throw to me. Oh, that was just too late. I got hit by the flame wall. That's okay. Keep going. From here, I can look at you guys. Don't stay on arrow if there is lava on it. You can skip arrow. We missed the timing, so we have to go to the next one. Next one will be circle. Circle is spawned. So once you get the green one, the green bomb, the next person go to circle. So I think that was Syrian. Not sure. My chat moved, was removed, so I cannot see who it was. Yeah, Syrian. Do not wait on the jumping platform itself. Either wait a little bit in front of it, or wait until the green spawns and then quickly move to it. Okay, Syrian, move to the platform and throw it to your feet with a special action key. Good. Very good. Next will be Heart. Heart will spawn soon. I think actually Heart has spawned. So we're just going to... Yeah, okay. We're a little bit behind. Because now Square is going to spawn. Yep, now Square has spawned. So every 30 seconds this happens. Right now the cannons are just shooting at the platform. But okay, we're not going to make it this time, but just get some experience with it. You might have also noticed there is going to sometimes be a bomb that appears on the platform. You can just run towards it and kick it off the platform with your pressing F. So just ignore the cannons for now. Okay, arrow can start again. Good. Very good. Be careful when you are gliding back that you do not get hit by the flame wall. If you see there's a flame wall going around, oftentimes it's easier to just wait until that is gone. Also, running around the flame wall, the easiest thing to do is to run in the middle. The middle of the platform, you can run around the flame wall really fast. Alright, let's GG here so we can go again. Can you dodge through the flame wall? No, you cannot. You can only use portal or blink abilities. For example, this will work. Shift Signet will work. But something like a lightning dash where you're physically moving, or a dodge where you're physically moving, will not work. You have to really portal from one point to another. Okay, this time we are going to try to follow the cycle. So for the cycle, I'm just going to be calling the cannon 1 and 2. So cannon 1 is the first person that is doing the uneven, and cannon 2 is the person, I think it was Cerisian, who is doing the other one. So it's always be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? And I will call out the marker and how much time there is left. The furthest player from the boss gets the bomb, so either stick with the group or be ready to throw it. Yep, but only if you're standing on the west side. And you also need to be in range of the sapper. So the sappers are actually spawning on top of the platform. Well, yeah, flag is, if you're kiting, you're both doing flag and you're doing green bomb on the west side. Flag will be shot whoever is the furthest away. The green bomb will always be thrown to the person who is furthest on the west side if you're in range of the sapper. Yes, for the cannons, the timer is every 30 seconds. So in the top right, you will be able to see a timer every 30 seconds. It's another cannon that spawns. So one person will be on the exact minute and one person will be on the minute and 30 seconds. You can go towards your marker preemptively, but do not wait on top of the bouncing platform, because there will be some flag that will be shot towards you. Either wait right in front or wait in between the boss and the platform. There is a lot to this fight, but it makes sense once you understand the mechanic and you can get in some kind of rhythm to clear it. Were the bombs spawning on them while they were on the launch locations? Again, the bombs, the green bombs, they spawn on the person that is furthest west, so furthest towards the circle marker, but you need to be in range of the sapper. So there is a physical enemy called the sapper that will spawn on the platform that will throw the green bomb towards somebody. That person will need to, the person who is standing furthest west will get that bomb, so Hybrid Zero is going to try to bait that on them. But if they are not in range of that sapper, it's going to land on top of somebody else. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just make sure also that if you have the big bomb on you, you run outside of the group. Yeah, very good. Look at the top right, you can see 8 minutes and 48 seconds. At 8 minutes 30, that means the arrow marker cannon will be active. So you can look to go to the arrow cannon marker at like a little bit before that. But there will be a flame wall, so be careful. There is going to be a flame wall. So, okay, Hybrid Zero needs to get green here. Yeah, throw it. Oh, that's gonna be too late maybe. No, we just made it on time. That was very, very close. Okay, next up is circle. In 10 seconds. Cerisian can move preemptively. You can go there. Yeah. Throw it. That's okay. Oh, don't. Yeah. You moved off the platform. That's okay. Come back. Come back. We're going to skip that one. Next one will be hard. It will be back to number 1. Not yet, not yet. Cerisian, not you. You always want to alternate. In 10 seconds, that person can go. Circle. Okay, can go. Yep. Throw it. Special action key. You have to throw the special action key on top of the platform. Flame wall. Move around. Okay, let's GG here. We'll try that again. We'll try that again. No problem. If you get the green bomb, you get a special action key. That means that you get an aimed ability. If you press a special action key, you get to aim that ability. For example, if I press my throw mine ability, I get to aim that ability depending on where my cursor is. It's the same with the green bomb. You get a special action key, and with that you will aim that. Oh, you're okay. Make sure your special action key is bound to only pressing to not open your world reworld menu. Yeah, that's quite important. Also, the special action key, the green bomb, when you throw it, it's a circle. Now the circle doesn't need to fully overlap with the bouncing platform. If it just touches it a little bit or it overlaps half, that's also fine. Because the green bomb doesn't actually stay on you that long. You want to be ready to throw it, right? You want to be on top of it, looking at your character and see, oh, I got the green. I have to throw it. I have to be ready for it. So everybody should be able to looking to their character to see if they have the green bomb, and they should be moving preemptively towards that marker which the cannon is going to spawn. So for example, the first cannon is spawning on arrow. That means all of us should be close, some bit close to arrow. So you want to be fighting Sabetta towards the side of arrow. Reason is, if you have the green bomb, you are closer to arrow, you can easily throw it. Where is special action skill? I'm trying to find it. If you go to options, you go to control options, and then you have skills. It's the last one, special action. It usually is set to F. I have it set to something else. Okay, perfect. As long as you're comfortable. And then we are going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Moving in, moving in. So all of us, we are going to try to stand here. The first spawn will be on arrow, so we want to stand a little bit close to arrow. Okay, it will be in 15 seconds on arrow. Now be careful, there will be a firewall spawning first. If you have bomb, move out of the group, please. Will be a firewall first. Let's walk around that one and then make your way to the platform. Okay, walk around, make your way to platform. I'll throw it to you. Oh. Hybrid Zero got it. Throw it. Very good. Next up will be circle. 15 seconds. We can move preemptively a little bit closer to circle. Okay, you can get ready. Wait in front. Ceresian, wait in front. Sapper is throwing the bomb. Okay, move. Yep. Very good. Heavy bomb on the platform. We need to kick it off. Next will be heart. Back to number 1. Heart. Back to number 1. You can move preemptively in front. Walk around the flame wall first. Yeah, that was my bad. Should have. Okay, sometimes these timings, they do not line up good. So let's GG here.
Yeah, that one was just unlucky.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to explain a little bit more about the sub-bosses that appear. You might have seen that Sabata will disappear, there will be another boss that appears, and once we have, after some time has elapsed, Sabata will come back to the platform. Now, these bosses are usually not a threat. Only one of them is a threat, and he's called Knuckles. He's going to appear at around 50%, I think. And the reason he's dangerous is because he gets a break bar that we need to break. Otherwise, he's just going to knock us all off the platform. Yeah, Sabata will move towards one of the cannons when she disappears. So, but you don't even need to worry about that. She cannot attack you there. Rule number 1 is to always first move around the flame walls. If you're waiting for the cannons near the launch platform, you should be ready to still walk back to the group at any point. That's why I also don't want you to wait too early, or I don't want you to wait too far. Just be ready if you hear that a flame wall is coming, if you see that there's a big arrow appearing on the platform, on the arena, there is a flame wall. You need to run around first or use any kind of blinking abilities. For example, this one.
Weird question. Is there like a timer for her when the minions are on the platform? Is there like a 15 to 20 seconds timer before she jumps at the platform as well? Or is it before, or is it after they die?
No, they're not going to always be dying. Sometimes we don't have enough DPS and their minions will still be here. And then we can just cleave the minion and Sabata down at the same time. I'm not sure if it's based on a timer. I think it is. The flame walls are also, I think, based on a timer. So,
yeah, because usually the biggest problem for cannons is the flame wall.
Yeah, but the flame wall... Okay, the flame wall actually starts at a position of one of the players. For example, if we would all be stacking on top of the arrow marker, the flame wall would actually start there. If that makes sense. It takes one random person in the group and it will put the start location of the flame wall on that point. So sometimes the cannons are safe because the positioning of the flame wall is right behind the cannon, if that makes sense. And sometimes it's not. So you cannot really rely on if the flame wall is safe or if you can do the cannons before or after the flame wall.
Oh, that makes sense. So we should try to be on the opposite sides of the next cannon to make it easier for them or not?
Let's say the next cannon is on hard marker, right? What would be good if we are stacking somewhere around right to the right side of the hard marker? Does that make sense? Because the flame wall will then start here, go around, but there is enough time for the cannon to actually fire. Another way you can also do it is make the flame wall start directly on top of this, and then it already passes the launch platform, and the person waiting on the launch platform is already safe. So that's another reason why we want to stand in between the next cannon location and Sabata. If we all stand here, that means the flame wall will start on the launch platform itself and go around, but that person that is waiting for the cannon can just move a little bit to the side. Oh, now I removed all my markers. Move a little bit to the side and sidestep it, if that makes sense. Every 25% the mini boss trade places with Sabata according to the wiki. Yeah, that happens every 25%, but when she comes back is also time based. It's not how many percent we have damaged the mini boss. So we might have damaged the mini boss 50% or up to 20%, it doesn't matter. Sabata will always come back at a certain time. Okay, but we are doing very good so far. Yeah, let's go in 3, 2, 1. And by the way, this boss is actually quite hard. if you're looking at all the raid bosses in every wing, this one is actually quite difficult. Okay, to start off, first cannon will be on Arrow, so let's try to position ourselves here between Sabetta and between Arrow. I will also start doing some damage. Okay, Arrow can go, but careful to go after the flame wall. You can just sidestep. See how it spawned? It spawned right where we were standing, so you can sidestep to the left and you will be safe. Okay, throw it to you. Good to go. Next will be a circle. We can stand in between circle and Sabetta. Not yet, not yet. The next one, you can move there now, but stay between Sabetta and between circle. Careful for the bomb, take it out of the group. Okay, I have the bomb, I'm gonna throw, move. There we go. Next will be hard. Move between the boss and between hard. Not sure to kick the heavy bombs. Hybrid Zero stays alone. Okay, can move now. Can move now. That was a little bit too late. Always look at the timer on the top right. We're going to skip hard. We're going to move to the next one. Careful. Walk around the flame wall first. At 7 minutes, we can prepare for square. So again, Syrizian, go square, can move square. Yep, prepare. Gonna get green bomb here. And throw square. Syrizian, go square. Good. And we are back on Arrow. Move around the flame wall first. Move around first. Arrow can go now. Wait in front. Okay, try to bait green here. Careful for the bombs. Okay, throw it towards Arrow. Throw it towards Arrow. Very good. The next one will be on hard. Not yet, but it will be on hard. So we move towards the hard marker. Knuckles, we need to CC. CC the knuckle. Good. Okay, next green bomb we can throw to hard. So you can move towards hard. If you want, you can move towards hard. Okay, run around first. Good. Okay, we are going to skip hard. We're going straight to circle. Syrizian, I think, is back you. So always alternate. Even if you miss it, you are not going to go again. Always alternate. Okay, Syrizian, you can go. Good, very good. I think he's still alive. Are you still alive? I'm not sure. He's dead.
No, died.
Okay, I will do it in his stead. Next is square. But we are doing good. We are doing good. Platform is in good health. Okay, I'll do. Okay, we have square. I'll do it. Throw the bomb to me. Okay, the bomb didn't come. That's okay. Oh, sorry. Her. Okay, the platform is taking heavy damage. Basically all the cannons are up, so green is fine to go to Arrow. Next we'll do circle. So in 15 seconds we can go to circle, or whenever we get greens we can go circle. Careful for the flame wall. If you get green you can throw it to circle. Try to deal with the flamethrower as well. Okay, good throw. Yep, good. Next will be hard. And go hard in like... If you get the green, you can go hard. It's okay. Next green will go hard and then we'll go square. Okay, flame wall first. Walk around. Okay, somebody hard, somebody hard. I cannot go. I went to the previous one, so... We'll skip hard. We'll go square. Yep, I'll go. You throw it. Oh, I still had debuff. Unlucky. Okay, let's kill Sabetta here. I think we can make it. 2%. 1%. Good job. I know we didn't really try many times on this boss, but that's how it kind of works. I just wanted to take the opportunity to kill it this time, because we might not get to this same point and we can always try again. But this is how it works, so hope you have learned something. Should you GG? It doesn't really matter, I think. Oh, you're on the other platform, right? If you are in combat, you can GG, so... Oh, nobody's in combat, okay, perfect. Couple of things you can grab here. There's a chest at the end, and there's a couple of prisoners that you can free from their prison, and it will also give you an achievement if you free enough prisoners. There, put some markers on them.
Do they stack across raids or in one single raid?
I think it is only in this raid, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I mean like in this one instance or like over the time period.
No, over a time period.
That makes it so much easier then.
And there's another chest here. So guys, I hope you all learned something. We are ending a little bit earlier, I think, than normal, but that's good. Wing 1 is not that difficult, except for Sabetta, the final boss. I hope we didn't clear it too fast for you guys. If you have any questions about mechanics, feel free to ask them. We'll try to answer them as good as possible. If not, then I want to say thank you for joining. And maybe I'll see you next week when we do a raid training for Wing 2. Probably it will be on Wednesday next week. I'm going to try to schedule it always on Wednesday.
This was a fun one.
Yeah, it's a good one, yeah, for sure. Somebody asked me when I'm going to do my next hero point train. I think I will be doing my hero point trains on Friday. Either Tuesdays or Fridays, I'm not sure yet. Okay, thank you.
Sabetta is a bit tricky.
Yeah, Sabetta is a bit tricky. For people that want to go, thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your evening and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye bye.
I'm also grab dinner as well. See you maybe on Hero Bike Run this Friday, I think.
Oh, you're going to log in? Okay.
Yeah, I think I mean I just took a little step back because it felt I was running out from Guild Wars.
Yeah, for sure. I'm already surprised you're back. Like, you
mean,
have to do what feels good, you know?
These raids are just too much fun. Plus, my brain is just overloaded with too many different control schemes, and I'm like, damn it, too many.
Okay, I see. Well, you did great. I must say, you did amazing.
I wanted to try healing this one, but we already had one, and I'm like, yeah, let me just do something easy for now before I try healing in Wing 1,
Oh,
especially
okay.
on Wild Guardian.
You can do Wing 2 healing if you're playing Necromancer, right? It's probably Scourge healing, or
Yeah.
that's very good. Very good on Wing 2.
I'm gonna try to get also ritualist healing, but that will take me some time because of the different equipments for it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to force you, of course. Do whatever you feel like. You don't have to sign up for healer if you don't want to. But yeah.
Healing as ritualist, I found out it's really way different than Scourge. Scourge is just like I'm gonna be spamming my keys every single second.
Yeah. Well, ritualist is much the same, I feel. It has a little bit
Yeah,
of a rotation, but
true, but ritualist, I don't know, maybe because I tried both heals at first, and the Scourge is also got tips from you as well. So Scourge is a bit more feels more advanced than ritualist. Ritualist just feels
yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's just the utility skills on ritualist is just like I'm gonna press them and I'm not gonna think about them at all afterwards.
Yeah, true. I mean, they all do something good, so it's good to just press them off cooldown. Alright, I think I'm gonna eat something too as well. I have not yet eaten, so I will also end stream here for people that are watching. I'll quickly look if there's somebody here that I can give my viewers to, that I know. Let's see. Not really. I don't know these people that are streaming Guild Wars 2. So many people streaming Guild Wars 2. Alright. And I'll leave it at that. See you guys. Bye bye.
Yeah.